that, ladies and gentlemen. Look at that. This is during daytime. Why are you blessing us? And level 4, do not travel advisory. That is the reason. This is the reason. Don't look the other way. And then you have, look, I wrote earlier on my X platform, I said, in everything I do not have intentions of reaching defenders of the Museveni criminal regime, defenders of Muhoozi and Museveni. Zero interest, zero. Because you guys, you do not mind about basic principles of a democracy. You don't care. You do not. So I don't have any intention. How do you defend this? You will never see them criticize unless it is. If you want them to criticize these kind of actions, if Muhoozi posts about them and then they retweet, be like, okay, commander, oh, Muhoozi, oh, next generational leader, Muhoozi. I'm like, hey, are you being led by Muhoozi Kainerugaba? Is Muhoozi Kainerugaba the person giving you direction?
You're watching Mordecai Marissa Live Political Commentary. Please consider subscribing to help grow Uganda's Voices of Struggle ecosystem. Thank you.
I cannot appreciate you enough for using your valuable time to always go on social media, break down things for people.
Ladies and gentlemen, just last week, defenders, minions, acolytes, lackeys, goons and thugs, emissaries of the Museveni criminal regime were asking one question. Why did the United States place Uganda under level 4, do not travel advisory? They called it unfair. I think I saw Muhoozi stooge, Alan Kasuja, saying, oh, but Uganda, it doesn't belong in this category. And I asked him, what are you going to do about it? Zero, apart from, running his mouth. They called it propaganda. They accused the West of targeting Uganda like they usually say. Oh, imperialists. They love that word. And I can guarantee you many of them don't actually know. They've never opened a dictionary to find out what it means. But they're so quick to be like, oh, you are an imperialist. You represent an imperialist agenda. They are so quick to throw around the term, especially if the West is like, hey, I'm going to give you some aid, but how about you respect your people? Oh, you're an imperialist. They never use that kind of characterization when they're begging, when they're on their knees, begging those folks in the West to help Uganda. But the moment those people who are bankrolling their economies be like, hey, how about you respect the rule of law? Oh, you are an imperialist. That's when they remember. But when they denied, the internet answered. Social media has since been flooded with videos that show the violent incidents involving Uganda's security forces and civilians. Clip after clip have circulated on social media, reigniting this public debate about the country's security situation and human rights record. The only thing that I had as I watched all these videos, the only thing that kept coming or crossing my mind was, hey, USA, what took you so long? I know. Again, emissaries of the Museveni criminal regime are going to be like, Mordecai, you don't like Uganda, you hate Uganda. They have all these talking points. They usually throw them around. I'm like, hey, can't you come up with something new? Mordecai, you'll never be American. You will be Uganda always. What? Childish, kindergarten, debate. What does it, what makes you Ugandan? Look, Muhoozi Kainerugaba was born in Tanzania, but he claims to love Uganda more than you, who has never killed a person. He gloats in the abduction, torturing, and killing of innocent people, and he believes that he's more Ugandan than you. In order to become a citizen of any country, at least for most of the countries, you're just born there, and you become a Ugandan, an American, a Kenyan, or Tanzanian. Citizenship by birth. So when you say, you will never be this, member of this country, what do you believe in? the troglodyte, primitive, ignorant ideologies of blood and soil and blood? I'm going to have to show you. Bobby Wine has been able to share, actually shared a video, one of these that I'm talking about. The receipts are out, ladies and gentlemen. The Museveni criminal regime denied. Like, why are you placing us in... Actually, I should start with... I need to see something. I need to start with Muhammad Nsereko. I want you to listen to what he says. Here is former Kampala Central Member of Parliament, Muhammad Nsereko.
US ensonga zeewadde okudenyinga Uganda okugiteeka mu level 4. Not that travel with precaution, but do not travel. One, Egambi Uganda is highly insecure. What?
That gets me every time I watch this video. Oh, what? Yeah. Yes. No, what? Yeah. Listen to this one more time.
What day? Okudenyinga Uganda okugiteeka mu level 4. Not that travel with precaution, but do not travel. One, Egambi Uganda is highly insecure. What? Uganda is highly insecure and there are many criminal activities.
Exactly. I mean, we are just either playing with ourselves or just pretending. There's something that you need to see. Let me show you. If your commander of the defense forces does this, where did I save something I wanted to show you? I had I mean, you've seen it where Muhoozi Kainerugaba says, I'm going to kill, I'm going to torture so and so. Hey, this is the day I'm going. When you have a commander of your defense forces posting this kind of stuff, where he goes on to say, he keeps saying, I am sorry, it won't help him now. And you have tourists who are going to be looking about, hey, I want to visit Kampala. Be like, hey, who is the mayor of Kampala? Maybe I know the mayor of New York City, who is Zolwan Mamdani. Maybe I know the mayor of London, who is, I think, is his name Khan? Maybe, let me try to find out who is the mayor of Kampala. Only to type in mayor of Kampala, Lord Mayor Lukwago, and you look at the command of Uganda's defense forces saying, hey, I'm torturing this man. If you have a commander of the defense forces that posts naked pictures of people, he's ordered to be tortured. And you'll be like, oh, why are you placing us under class 4 travel advisory? Well, let's go back here. I wanted to show you, here is the video Bobby Wine posted. Look at, come on. This is like third world banana republic crazy stuff. Look at this, ladies and gentlemen. Broad daylight. This is done during broad day, like as you can see. There you go. Look at that, ladies and gentlemen. Look at that. This is during daytime. Why are you placing us under level 4? Do not travel advisory. That is the reason. This is the reason. Don't look the other way. And then you have, look, I wrote earlier on my X platform, I said, in everything I do not have intentions of reaching defenders of the Museveni criminal regime, defenders of Muhoozi and Museveni. Zero interest, zero. Because you guys, you do not mind about basic principles of a democracy. You don't care. You do not. So I don't have any intention. How do you defend this? You will never see them criticize unless it is. If you want them to criticize these kind of actions, if Muhoozi posts about them, and then they retweet, be like, okay, commander, oh, Muhoozi, oh, next generational leader, Muhoozi. I'm like, hey, are you being led by Muhoozi Kainerugaba? Is Muhoozi Kainerugaba the person giving you direction? Is Muhoozi Kainerugaba the only one who triggers your sense of patriotism that you usually scream around? You never see them. Zero. Because they know for sure. Now, this is the reason as why you never see them comment on anything that involves bloodshed, killing of people, broad day, kind of crazy stuff like this. It is because they know for sure they support a lawless criminal regime that commits lawlessness and impunity unabated. So they're afraid. What if I criticize these people? Yet they were endorsed by Museveni and Muhoozi Kainerugaba. So the moment they see all these kind of things happen, they'll be like, let me wait to see what Muhoozi is going to say. Imagine that you have to live in that world where even when you see something immoral, illegal, unethical, you wait for the command of your leader, a neighbor, baby, daily drinking general. What's this? This happened, was it 2 days ago in Chiseka Market, around Chiseka Street. Look at this guy. Look at this guy. It's like a war zone. They'll be like, oh, why is America hates us? And they all have one talking point. Oh, Mordecai, now tell us about gun violence in America. Now, you know what you do? You ask your government to do the same when it comes to America. You know, Museveni says everything is okay. Uganda is paradise. Why would you go to other countries? Oh, it is secure. It is this. Okay, you can do the same with America. Pass this travel ban on America. You can actually use those talking points. Oh, because of gun violence in America, we advise our citizens not to go to the USA. Let's see Uganda doing the same. And they would never. Because you know what? All their children are in this country, are in Europe. But they don't want you to say anything good about these countries. And then you have Samson Kasumba. A shameless charlatan. Okay. Now, look at this. Let me show you. I think this, look at this. If you have a country where when you search on the news, this is what you see.
Opposition supporters allegedly.
They have already arrested this man. Why are they beating him up? You already have him. 2 men are holding him. Holding
The arrest
his,
came after a crowd of
see? You actually have 3 men.
opposition supporters allegedly threw stones
what?
at Museveni's motorcade.
That is called lawlessness and impunity. Now, watch what's going to happen here. They've already arrested these 2 men. They've already arrested them. You have how many police officers? 1, 2, 3, 4. This man is already protecting his face. Watch.
Breaking a window.
Now, look at what they call lawlessness impulses. You've already have this man under your control. He's waved the white flag. Watch.
Many feel the president is now.
This feels the urge to kick the man. All for what? Show might. He knows that, his bosses are noticing. This is the reason as why we end up on this list of other countries like Afghanistan, Burma, Democratic Republic of Congo, Iraq, Mali, Russia, Sudan, Ukraine, Belarus, Central African Republic, Haiti, Lebanon, Niger, Somalia, Syria, Yemen, Burkina Faso, Chad, Iran. The other one was Iraq. Okay. Libya, North Korea, South Sudan, and Uganda. That is the reason. I'll show you more footage here. Just a moment. I think I'm going to have to show you a report from Larry Madowo. This is Larry Madowo reporting about Uganda's election. Watch here.
This is a man seeking to remove President Museveni from power after 40 years. He has incredible support among the young people. As Bobby Wine arrives, so much crowd. There is nothing like it.
Bobby Wine wants Ugandans to sing a new tune. The musician turned politician is running for president for a second time. Nearly twice his age, President Yoweri Museveni is also running for a 7th term. When the former general came to power after a civil war in 1986, Bobby Wine was just 4 years old.
I believe that General Museveni largely views Uganda as his personal property, as his family property, and he views us as slaves. It is our time to change our future.
Bobby Wine accuses security forces of using violence to stop him from campaigning. At the stop in northern Uganda, supporters formed a protective shield around the candidate as military officers
That. Where do you see this? Where do you see this?
whipped them. One of his
Who does that?
closest aides was wounded.
Look at what the police and the military are doing to us. We're not crying whatsoever.
The Electoral Commission condemned the incident that is now under investigation. He says more than
It's never been under investigation whatsoever. Zero.
450 members
They were endorsed in sanction by Museveni to do that. If anything, they got promotions, actually, after that.
party and supporters have been imprisoned during the campaign, either tortured or disappeared.
Some people have been shot dead at my rally, and I know the regime has me as the main target.
Why won't you be allowed to campaign freely?
Let's go here.
Hundreds of police,
The police shot.
proportionate force against the opposition. CNN filmed hundreds of police, military, and special forces at Bobby Wine's rallies in the capital, Kampala. They blocked him from using some roads.
Watch the level of impunity. You already have the man down. Count how many security officers are there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and the other one on the other side, 6. And this man is stepping on the head of a man they've already arrested. That's the level of lawlessness and impunity that other countries look at and be like, wait a second. That's why I'm asking. What took them so long? What took them so long? I wouldn't want to deal with people like this.
Beat up some supporters and tear gas bystanders.
Imagine that. You already have the man down. What are they doing?
Forces at Bobby Wine's rallies in the capital, Kampala. They blocked him from using some roads. Beat up some supporters.
Why is this man being dramatic? Why is he jumping on, from this kind, down?
CNN filmed hundreds of police, military, and special forces at Bobby Wine's rallies in the capital, Kampala. They blocked him from using some roads.
Look at him. Look at this guy. Already knows he's got nothing to do there because they already have the gentleman under control or under arrest. But then he jumps down, he joins the other people who are kicking, and already a vulnerable man who said, hey, here I am, take me.
Beat up some supporters and tear gas bystanders.
Everywhere Bobby Wine goes, dozens of police officers, soldiers, it always ends up in a scuffle. Right now they're blocking his way from coming into a rally venue. And that's tear gas. Before he's even inside, we're hearing that sound like live shots.
Now, why is this? These people, are extremely tethered to violence. That all they have in mind, the moment they see, not even, I was going to say semblance of chaos. The moment they see somebody around, they'll be like, how can I beat this person? Give me a reason to beat this person. Because I want you to see.
Before he's even inside,
I want you to pay attention to this man.
we're hearing that
See? He's just wanting to beat somebody.
sound like live shots. Tear gas in every direction. Tear gas in every direction. It's really become a chaotic scene. And this happens.
This is Uganda's election. Tell me, if Americans watch this, the USA, if Americans watch this and you tell them this is an election, they'll be like, what? What's going on? Now, that doesn't necessarily mean that America is a perfect country. Absolutely not. I don't believe any country is perfect. No. But given the pretense of Museveni to be presiding over a democracy, this is antithetical. This is anathema to democratic principles and values. These are things you see in a third world banana republic Uganda is, as Museveni continues to deny. I don't know whether you guys watched when he was struggling to say Uganda is not in the middle income status, but it is lower middle upper income. Imagine you've been in power for 40 years. But Museveni is coming up with his own terms to say, well, we are not in the middle income status, which has been promising for the last 15 years. Oh, the next time we're going to be in the middle income status. Oh, it is the next time. Vote for me. We're headed for middle income status. Only for World Bank report to be like, hey, Uganda, you are a third world low income status country. Okay? And Museveni is like, we are in a lower upper to the top of high lower income.
Bobby White.
Police told CNN that they were forced to use tear gas here to disperse people and clear a busy intersection. They have repeatedly denied that they're specifically targeting Bobby Wine or his campaign.
Oh, like they would say, yes, we did. This is the military. What is the military doing in this military police? What is it doing in an election?
We all benefit from.
I don't want to listen to this thug. So, what took them so long? I know. Mordecai, you don't wish your country good. Like I saw Wekesa. I see Ugandans are celebrating. They think it's going to affect politicians, but it's going to affect all of us. Why you Nobody's celebrating, and do not try to gaslight me. I've never seen you show interest at all when it comes to folks who are plundering our nation. Billions and billions of money that has been stolen. We've never seen you even raise a semblance of a voice. But now you want to show concern. Oh, the economy is going to be affected. Good. The economy has been affected for the last 40 years by theft from Museveni's acolytes and minions and lackeys and those stooges and thugs. How come you don't show interest? But because they've now touched your area of endeavor, area of interest, tourism. Oh, now I am Amos Wekesa. I'm going to give opinions. Shut up. Get lost. Okay? Martin Yemola, do not think, hey, Mordecai, you're being tough here. No. All I'm saying is invoking Martin Yemola. First, they came for the Jews. And I did not speak out because I wasn't Jew. Then they came for the communists. And I did not speak out because I wasn't a communist. Then they came for trade unionists. And I did not speak out because I wasn't a trade unionist until they came after me, until they came after tourism. Or be like, oh, please, we've got to say something. We've got to save a country. Where have you been? Where have you been? Let me know what you think down in the comment section. My name is Mordecai Marisa. I immensely appreciate that you're still here. Now, give me a like. Tell me what you think down in the comment section. And hit that notification bell to be reminded when we come back. See ya.
Did you enjoy what you just watched?
I'm sure they did.
I'm going to guess that you did. How about you consider subscribing to Mordecai Marissa Live YouTube channel? Thank you.